just share a little bit about myself really quick and we'll dive in. I've been in real estate for 22 years. I've been a broker for 14. And the last 11 years here in the state of Florida, I've sold $2 billion in sales and real estate. I own a physical staging company and a physical interior design company. And I wanted to basically build staging and design in a box. I am a broker as well and own my own luxury brokerage. And what I realized is agents need an incredible value proposition in order to win opportunities in their business. And here's where my passion came in. I know listings are our resume. I think you guys would all agree, right? What we put out is what we get back. And because I own a physical staging company, many times physical staging didn't make sense. One is the seller wasn't willing to price the home right, and I didn't want to stage an overpriced listing. Two is they had animals in the property, and I didn't want to put my inventory in the property. And three is they may have small children, and it just might not be a phase in their life where I should bring in all my staging inventory. So I said, okay, what is my solution, right? My only solution was virtual stage. But the problem is virtual staging was a disappointment to my clients. It was a disappointment to the buyers. So I said, okay, what is another solution that we can create? And what I did is I created what's called reality staging. I put staging and design in a box. Since I did that 4 years ago, I got voted by the National Association of Realtors as a top 10 technology tool for agents nationwide. I just won the Shark Tank pitch battle with Damon John for the best technology in real estate. And I've also just partnered with Chirpiest, which is how you heard about us in Angel. So now we are making listings shoppable, okay? So our goal is to revolutionize the real estate industry by design, but teaching agents how to build it into their value proposition to win more opportunities, but to also increase their revenue. So I'm going to show you today basically the business in a box of style to design. So just make sure you guys can all see my screen here. Perfect.
Yep.
All right. You can see it, Anthony?
Yep. Thank you.
Awesome. So what I want to do at first is I'm going to show you what we've done is we've created a design center. So I'm going to show you how this works. So what happens in our industry is 81% of buyers have zero vision. You guys would agree with me on that, right? So if you are selling a home that's original, which is really dated, but we're being nice and calling it original, that home is only appealing to 19% of buyers when it's syndicated online, okay? So my job is obviously to appeal to the broadest range of buyers to help sellers maximize price and shorten days on market. So that's how we utilize this design studio. So you can choose whether it's non-luxury, luxury, or renovation. I'm going to go ahead and choose non-luxury for right now. So when you go into this non-luxury section, you can say, okay, I want to go ahead and redesign the living room and make that listing shoppable. And then I'm going to choose my design style. So let's just go ahead and go with transitional. I do want you to know that we have over 1,000 design boards in this platform. So there's something for everybody. So say, for instance, this looks great for me. What I want to do is you can download all of these boards by a click of a button, and that turns into a PDF file. And all of those links are Chirpiest links where the agent can earn affiliate revenue. All right. So when you shop or when you share, you earn affiliate revenue. So say, for instance, you click on this chair right here. That's probably, let's see, that is sourced from Wayfair. So you're going to see this chair. There's 2 chairs for $430. What we try to do in our non-luxury is design an entire room for under $3,500. So luxury is going to be above that. So what we do right now, Angel, since you know a little bit about Chirpiest, all of our boards that you see, we're sourcing from brands from Chirpiest that you can earn up to 30% cash back. So what you'll notice is then we take this design that you see right here and we simulate this design into your listing image. So now it's not virtual staging where it's cyberspace 3D module furniture that you can't purchase. This is reality staging because everything we simulate with can turn into reality in the customer's home. Does that make sense for you all? So you earn affiliate revenue, right? How many times can you have the opportunity to do that in a quick and easy way? You can now, so the NAR approved us to say a home is sold with design services included, because everything we're stimulating with, the buyer can purchase. So now that home is shoppable and sold with design services. Any questions for me on that? Isn't that so cool?
Yeah, it's very cool.
So cool, right? So let's go back to the dashboard. Let's go into the design studio and let's go into renovations. So one of the things that I've realized is original kitchens and original bathrooms. As a real estate agent, we always get the objection. The house is great, but I'm going to have to renovate. So what we want to do is we want to be the resource. We want to be a proactive versus a reactive agent, and we want to proactively give buyers the visual of the full potential of a property. So you can go into this and you can select whether you want cost effective, luxury, mid-range. Let's just go mid because that's usually the average. Then you can select a kitchen, bath, or exterior. Let's just go ahead and select a bathroom. And then you can also select by style. But let's just go ahead and pick this traditional mid-range bathroom. What you'll see is everything you need to bring a renovation is sourced right here with a click of a button. So let's just see here. Let's see where this one takes us. This is taking us to Home Depot. Home Depot, you get 7.5% cash back on Home Depot. All right. So let me ask you this. When you give buyers this visual, you take this image and all this product and you simulate it into your listing image. What we recommend is you do the before and then you have the after image, and then you say underneath the description, reality renovated, home sold with design services included. And then we recommend printing it off on an easel and having it in the property. What do you think buyers ask you? Two questions. How much and who can do the work?
Right.
So remember how I told you I built staging and design in a box? I gave you all the resources. So what I recommend you do is you can actually go into our Google Drive and go into contracts. And I have examples of trade agreements. So when someone asks who can do the work, we give 3 general contractors. So you would source your preferred general contractors. You would give that to them, and we earn 15% of the profit on any renovation. So Angel, can I role play with you really quick?
Sure.
So you're the contractor and I'm the agent.
Okay.
Angel, thank you so much for servicing my customers the last few years.
Oh, you're welcome. It's been a pleasure.
Yeah, great. So I'm really excited, Angel. I have decided to launch my own staging and design entity alongside my business, and I immediately thought of you.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I thought of you because it's going to be an opportunity for me to give you a lot more referrals, because I'm going to be promoting this to my database, any events that I'm having, that we now can be a resource for everything when it comes to staging and design. Are you in a position right now in your business to get a lot more referrals?
Sure.
Wonderful. So let me give you a little example. So right now in my real estate business, when I refer or someone refers me a client, I pay a 25% referral fee to them because it didn't cost me any money to get that lead, right? So I'm asking, in your industry, the average trade agreement that contractors have with designers is 15%. Now, I want to make sure it's clear that I'm not asking for anything unless I deliver a client that you're actually going to work with. Is that something you'd be interested in?
Absolutely.
Great. That's how I get my trade agreement signed.
Okay.
So I teach and train you. What I just said to you, I've actually built in an academy where all of my conversations are recorded. I have built an entire academy. It's called our 30-day onboarding academy. It breaks you through all the conversations, everything you need to do to launch this in your business. But in addition to that, because I'm a broker, because I'm a real estate agent, I know the power of the easy button. Okay. So I broke it down into your week 1 checklist of what to do, but everything I'm telling you to do here, I built all the templates for you. So
wow.
I built, okay, let's announce to our database that we offer staging and design. This is all built in Canva. So now you can take this and you can modify it to your brand, your information, and everything. Okay, pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
So let me also tell you, remember how I said I recommend printing off on an easel the after pictures? I also give you a ton, this is where you get over 50 templates. I built what's called the open house foam board. And what this is this is the board that we recommend you having the before, the design board, and then the after image. And you have this printed. We recommend the cheapest that we've found that gives you the best pricing for a foam board is $35 and you print through Walmart. Okay.
Mm.
But these, what we do is this before and after. Now you notice this QR code right here, right? So one of the things that I'm really passionate about is lead generating, right? As a real estate agent, we always are looking at how do we build more lead generating opportunities. So when you have this displayed in your properties and open houses or showings or anything like that, I always ask people, if you'd like to learn more about the design entity, please go ahead and scan that QR code. When you scan that QR code, what I've done is I've taken my website and I white labeled it to the agent's brand. So Angel, this would be your brand right here. This is,
Okay.
that link would go to your website. I have written a book. It's the top tips for maximizing ROI. I actually give you that template in a Canva file that you can take and you can rebrand it as your own. And then what happens is you lead generate with this, right? You're talking about how you're helping maximize. So you get your name, phone number, and email. And when someone puts that in your website, it's emailed to you that lead.
Oh, wow.
And this talks about what reality staging is, what reality renovation is, and so people can get an understanding of it, that what you do. It's also a great way that if they want to look at other designs, they can go into the design center. And once they're in that design center, it's taking a moment to download here, they can look at designs. So say for instance, they like this design and they'd like to learn more information, says send me info. When they put their name, phone number, and email, that's now a lead that goes to you.
That's
What do you
great.
think of that?
That's awesome.
Yeah, so we
Yeah.
also go ahead, I'm sorry.
No, I was gonna say that's really neat.
Yeah, so we also go ahead and we build out your bio page and everything here too. So when it says contact us, this will be your face, your information, and everything right here. So
Okay.
our goal is to teach you how to build this into your real estate business, win listings with buyers and sellers, be able to sell homes with design services included, make your listings shoppable, earn revenue off your listings, earn revenue off of trade agreements, and provide a lead generating source for you.
That's
Okay.
amazing.
So in addition to that, so what you're going to see on this dashboard here is that design studio. So remember, you can shop luxury, non-luxury, and renovations. We have over 1,000 design boards. If anything goes out of stock, we have a 24 to 48 hour guarantee, which means we'll redesign the board for you and give you a new board at no cost. Okay. So please know, we want you to go into every buyer appointment and listing appointment and say, I have my own in-house design team. And basically you're doing that and you're leveraging us for it. Okay. We also give you all of our before and afters so that way you can use it for marketing. So just to kind of give you some examples here, I'll go ahead and show you some of them. We have members in every state in the US. We have hundreds all over the country. So you're going to see these are all different styles, right? So this is one of our listings that's shoppable. Everything you see here is a Chirpiest affiliate link. But this is how we make all the properties look. What do you guys think?
That's awesome.
Now, I want to make sure you guys know this is not AI because we are in real estate and we want to make sure we have the integrity of still the structure. So this is our design team working through curated product that is affiliate product. So that way it really reflects your resume of your work. Okay. So we take a lot of pride in that versus it being AI that really distorts the images and it's not purchasable. Okay. So, and we can really customize it to whatever you'd like. I mean, we're very flexible because our designers are doing this work. Okay. Any questions on that?
Mm-mm.
We also do exterior renderings, do a lot of that, front and back exteriors. We have a luxury reality request. This is if you're wanting to do high-end, like luxury printing, like in magazines, and you need a very, very high pixelation. That is cost a little bit more money, so we have that there. You also, we're partnered with Chirpiest, so we work with you on getting your affiliate links swapped out. We have the academy that I told you that I teach and train you how to use it. We also have 2 different courses. We have a staging and design certification course that we recommend everyone take. It's a 3-hour course, but you do get certified and a designation. And then we also have another one that if you're really wanting to take this and build it into your value proposition, we have that there. And then the white label page that I showed you is our lead generating page. Okay. And then we have our events. So I'm very big on education. I do a workshop and a mastermind every single month because I really want to stay connected with our agents and be there as a resource for them. You know, if they're on a listing appointment, they don't know how to overcome an objection, or if they're trying to work through a rendering or a design, we just want to be a resource for you. So we host those, and a lot of our masterminds, we bring on our members that have had success. And so they'll come in and they'll talk about what they're doing and the success that they're having in the platform, because a lot of times it's good to hear from someone that's someone other than myself, right? Any questions on this?
Can you, do the rooms have to be vacant?
No.
Okay.
So let me show you right here. So I actually didn't go over pricing. So this is what you're going to look at when you want to do a rendering. All right.
Okay.
So a reality stage is just furniture. That's $45. You're going to upload your image right here. Okay. So, and then if it has furniture and you need us to remove it, it's $10.
Okay.
So we'll remove that furniture. If you want us to change out all the links to your affiliate links, then that's the $10. And then if you want us to create a marketing video for you, we can do that as well. So these are just your add-ons here. Okay. The renovation side right here, this renovation, this is $89, and that includes staging. So if you're doing a kitchen and it's open concept to the family room and the breakfast nook, we will go ahead and renovate the kitchen and reality stage the family room and the breakfast nook. Okay. So do you might, now how long have you been in real estate, Angel?
8 years.
8 years. So I usually only share this with people that really get it. And so you've been in it for a while. I believe Anthony Anson, you guys have been in it a long time as well. I want to share something of what I do. So in my business, what I've done is I've taught and trained agents how to implement this into their listing presentation. Okay. So when I'm going through the listing presentation, I'm always saying we sell homes with design services included, and I'd like to go through my seller services with you. So what I do is I break it down by researching the property, then I break it down to everything we're going to do in the initial consultation, everything we do once the listing contract is signed, everything we're going to do in showings and offers, everything we're going to do once we're under contract, and everything we're going to do in the closing. And then I go through my tiers, and I say tier 1 is everything you see that I'm going to do for you. Tier 2 is going to be how we're going to sell your home with design services included, and how we're going to set your house apart. Remember how I told you 81% of people don't have any vision? And that if your home is original or in original furnishings or original on the inside, it's only appealing to 19% of buyers. So we want to make sure that we capture the most amount of people for your property. So that's going to be tier 2. That's where we're going to go ahead and reality stage. That's how we're going to make your house shoppable. And we're going to do a reality renovation of maybe one kitchen or your main bathroom. If you were to hire an interior designer to go ahead and curate these design boards for your room where all the product is shoppable and simulate that into your actual property, the average cost in the industry to do that is $3,500. As you see, I'm going to go ahead and make a significant investment, and that's a $14,000 value Now that's a value to you because your house is going to appeal to the most amount of people, but it's also a value to the buyer because that's a benefit to the buyer that they get to purchase a house that's sold with design services. Does that make sense? Then
Yes.
option 3 is going to maybe include some physical staging, or we're also going to add more renovation designs. So depending on what your house needs is option 3, right? So, so when going over this, is that something that you're interested in doing? Are you looking to sell your home with design services included? And I've taught and trained hundreds of agents now to do it, and I tell them to then be quiet. And guess what? Across the board, the testimonials are through the roof. Everyone chooses 2 or 3. So it's been a way that I've been able to take our agents that were kind of stuck in a commission percentage and help them increase their commission percentages off of using these services. Any questions on that?
Mm-mm.
Now, Anthony, I remember Ann saying she had a lending business. Can you imagine if you added this as a service to agents through your lending business?
Yep.
It'd be pretty powerful, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we have partnerships with lenders. We also have partnerships with contractors where a lot of our contractors will actually pay if it's a luxury listing and the contractor on that phone board can put their logo on it. They will actually pay for the reality renovations for the agent. So that's a phenomenal way to also get in contact with contractors because they usually don't have anyone that does those renderings, and so it's very easy for them, and then they get the promotion at your listings. So you could do the same, Anthony, as you guys could partner with the agent, have the agent have your logo on that, right? And that could be a great opportunity to have the conversation of a renovation loan. All right, so let me go through exactly what our structure looks like with you all. So on the Style to Design, this is our main page that you go to right now. I'm going to just kind of go over our pricing structure with you. So we have a few different options. We have our monthly fee, which is $99. That gives you unlimited access to all of those designs, gives you unlimited access to as many renderings as you want. Obviously, you do have to pay per rendering, but it gives you all of the boards now can be rendered. It also gives you access to our training program, which also includes all of our templates. Then you also get 30 days of social media content is built out in there. You get part of our group coaching, and then you get discounts on any niche trainings that we have. And then you obviously have the opportunity to earn affiliate revenue. We have the biannual and the annual. Those are our 2 most popular plans because you do get free months. So the biannual, you get 6 months, but you get 1 month free. And with the annual, it's 1 year, but you have 2 months free. Anybody have questions on that or think about this as something that you could see implementing in your business? Could you see yourself, Angel? Is this something that kind of piques your interest for your business?
Yes, definitely. Yeah, for
Awesome.
sure.
Awesome.
Yeah.
How about you, Anthony?
Yep. Yeah, definitely. Need to
It-
kind of better understand cost breakdown, you know.
Was this good for you to attend since Ann was on yesterday to kind of understand the concept?
Yeah, I'm getting up to speed. Thank you.
Okay, good. I have Katie who's on the call here too. Katie works with all of our members to kind of help you get started. And we always like to ask your permission if it's okay that we connect with you to see what option would be best for you and kind of maybe answer any final questions one-on-one. Would you guys be open to a call from Katie?
Yes, for sure.
Okay, perfect. Well, any other questions that I can have for you all today?
So, just so I understand, so this, the membership is to get all that, but then we pay for, like, if I have a listing, I go in, I want to do 3 rooms, I pay for each room,
Yes.
to have that done.
Yep, so it's $45.
Okay.
And then the goal is, Angel, that you make all of that 10x because you earn affiliate revenue off everything, right?
Right. Okay.
I also would recommend, do you do a lot on social media?
I do.
Yeah, so it's a great opportunity to add links to your social media that you can start promoting. I just did one last week and I made $500, you know, just from one post, right? So
Wow.
it's a way that you can just start using some of those links to earn some of that affiliate revenue.
Okay, perfect.
Yep. Any other questions for me?
No.
Awesome. And that really the end goal is if you present this in your menu of services in your tiered commission approach, when you're meeting with a seller, I would go ahead and start marketing, hey, we'll sell your home with design services included. And the goal is that you make that extra in commission that would cover any cost that you would ever pay us. Right.
Yeah, that's pretty
Yeah.
neat.
Yeah. Well, awesome. Well, thank you so much for spending this time with me. Katie will go ahead and give you all a follow-up. And I hope to see you all again here soon on our next training.
All right, perfect. Thanks so
All
much.
right. Thank you. Have a great
Thank you.
day.
All right,
Yeah,
bye.
thank you. Bye-bye.